Namaste friends, breaking news in a hard-hitting roast today about a Delhi man who runs over a dog mercilessly, displaying all cruelty, arrogance and wickedness, and then runs over humanity with his response and finally runs out of excuses. Here's a hard-hitting roast.
तो क्या नहीं हुआ? एक जान चली गई। गाड़ी कितना स्लो चलता है तुमको पता है? तो स्लो में दबा दो ना उसको। मैं फोन दे रहा हूँ। एक जान चली गई आपकी वजह से। क्या कर सकता हूँ? अच्छा।
Namaste once again friends, and let's buckle up for this simple but compelling and hard-hitting roast and ride. Last week India discovered the Desi version and half-brother of Cruella. Yes, the same Cruella from 101 Dalmatians has a half-brother in India who's not only half-witted but fully evil, just like her. Friends and fellow Indians, presenting Sushanta Cruella Mohanty, the CEO of cruelty and the driving force of moral and ethical bankruptcy. Let's applaud Sushanta with a slow, sarcastic clap. Here is Delhi's very own Formula One driver in the ethical bankruptcy Grand Prix. His latest viral hit, a 3-act tragedy titled Honk, Crush, Gaslight. Critics are calling it a masterclass in shamelessness. This chump didn't just run over a dog. He ran over decency, empathy and Gandhi's dreams for humanity. But hey, at least he honked first, right? He honked and then he just drove over and crushed the dog. What a gallant gentleman. Sushanta's empathy is just like his vision, completely missing when it's needed most. Sushanta's Andhadhund defense has become the new national anthem of Indian ego and arrogance. Mohanty's excuse? Nahi dikh raha hai, Andhadhund. Ah yes, the first time in history that moral blindness has been used as a literal excuse. His excuses are so bad, even Bollywood wouldn't turn it into a script. For Kerio, are you blind or just allergic to accountability? Because your vision seems perfectly fine when it comes to spotting your own entitlement and ego in 4K Ultra HD. If morality was a GPS, yours would just keep saying recalculating and never find a route. If cluelessness paid the bills, you'd be richer than Anil Ambani and Adani. Your defense is so groundbreaking, doctors are now prescribing it for responsibility and accountability allergies. Sushanta, your next TED talk could be how to ruin your reputation in 5 minutes. Sushanta, Gandhi is rolling over in his grave again and discarding his glasses after seeing your evil act. Gandhi said, the greatness of a nation is judged by how it treats its animals. Sushanta interpreted this as the greatness of a man is judged by how many animals he can crush before chai, and the flatness of a dog is judged by the speed of my car. Mahatma Gandhi famously said, be the change you want to see in the world. Sushanta heard, be the carnage you want to cause on the road. Gandhi is spinning in his grave so fast, we could hook him up to a turbine and solve Delhi's power crisis. Ironically, even Gandhi's corpse is more useful to India than Sushanta, right? Sushanta's driving philosophy is simple. Honk because you're heartless and drive over the dog. Honk soft, crush hard. It's like saying I sent a WhatsApp apology after committing a crime. Genius, right? His defense, I honked, is less of an argument and more of an audition for India's Got Sociopaths. If his crime was a startup, it would be valued at ₹0, but backed by an unlimited supply of audacity, hubris, and arrogance. Next time someone runs over his massive misplaced ego, we'll just yell, "Sorry, we honked," and call it even. He is social media's least inspiring leader. Many have said on LinkedIn and other social media that even a concrete block would have more emotional intelligence than Sushant. Now let's break that down. A concrete block, dense, unfeeling, mostly useful. Sushanta Mohanty, denser, proudly unfeeling, and only useful as a cautionary tale. Sushanta, your LinkedIn bio should read, Director of nothing worth admiring except your audacity and arrogance. CEO of Cruelty at Amazon Infra Private Limited, who's open to working on his lack of guilt and conscience. Your skills include driving over dogs, blaming the victim, and gaslighting anyone who dares question your superiority and turning empathy into roadkill, literally. Sushanta, I must tell you, your excuse about the car being at slow speed and your obnoxious honking as a supposed alibi is as hollow and shallow as your soul. It felt like you were auditioning for the role of the worst villain in some sidey soap opera and were reading from a script. A script that could win you awards for your audacity, lack of remorse, and your entire excuse-ridden logic. तो मैं क्या करूं? मर जाऊं? Except in this case, the tragic victim who died, was murdered by you, was an innocent old dog. And the villain is a man whose biggest regret is not his actions, but getting caught on camera saying, "Le lo, photo, video, le lo," like it was some selfie point or a photo opportunity. Instead of stopping to care, you chose the shortcut of violence against a helpless soul and then had the nerve to rationalize it. That, buddy, makes you not just pathetic, but downright dangerous and evil. Now, if this man can run over a sleeping dog and blame the dog, imagine how he must be treating people, especially his employees, co-workers, and even his own spouse, Smita Mohanty, who happens to be his business director and partner at Amazon Infra Private Limited. Breaking news! Employee benefits at Amazon Infratech include paid leave? No, just work for 100 hours every week because I'm inspired by Uncle Narayan Murthy and Uncle Subbu. Basic respect? Absolutely not. Be happy you have a job and the privilege of working with Sushanta Mohanty at Amazon Infratech Private Limited. Bonus? Yes. If you're open to verbal, mental, spiritual, physical, and emotional abuse, then you shall be paid some additional incentives. Appraisals? Yes, but accompanied with huge gaslighting and huge abuse. That is the HR policy at Amazon Infratech Private Limited. Smita, if you're hearing this, blink twice if you need help to escape from the clutches of evil and Sushanta Mohanty. I must say, even Jeff Bezos treats his warehouse workers better than Sushanta treats sentient beings. If his leadership style is anything like his driving, his employees probably show up to work wearing helmets and body armor. Imagine the HR meetings. Employee, sir, I was feeling unwell, so I took sick leave. Sushanta, nahi dikh raha, main andha hoon. Sushanta, you dirty, rotten, evil rascal and scoundrel. Yours is a legacy of rot. Absolute filth and rot. Sushanta, you're not a man. You're a walking metaphor for everything wrong with leadership today. Big titles, small petty souls, and absolutely no heart. No heart to feel at all. Your actions have turned a simple act of cruelty into a masterclass in hubris, leaving us all to wonder if empathy ever had a chance to survive in this fast-paced, self-obsessed world. You're not successful. You're just tolerated by a system that mistakes cruelty for confidence. So enjoy your 15 minutes of fame and a lifetime of shame. This isn't just about you, Sushanta. It's a mirror reflecting our national and societal rot. You didn't just run over a dog. You paved a highway for being rotten. Toll fee, one soul already paid. The soul of the poor old dog that you crushed. Our national resume now reads: expertise in normalized cruelty, proficiency in performative remorse, an advanced degree in जानता नहीं मैं कौन हूँ, अंधा हूँ मैं jurisprudence. At this point, India has two populations. One that worships and protects cows and brags about Indian values. And the other one that murders street dogs and justifies it like they are on Republic TV, talking about why I deserve no consequences and am not accountable for my evil actions. I'm sure Arnab Goswami would love to host you, Sushanta Mohanty, because he is as rotten as you. If karma's a car, Sushanta, you better start looking both ways. But oh wait, you don't see things at all because you are andha, so you won't see it coming. So here's to you, Sushanta Mohanty. May this roast follow you like the guilt you clearly lack, and may the weight of your shame crush you harder than you ever crushed that innocent life. Learn shame, my director of nothing worth admiring. Your 15 minutes of infamy are long overdue. And karma, much like your overactive horn, is sure to sound off sooner than you'd like. Sushanta, learn to feel some shame, grow a conscience, and feel huge guilt for your actions. It's long overdue. To conclude, Sushanta Mohanty, may your guilt chase you like a nasty stench of skunks. May your legacy be a caution, moral, dead-end sign for future generations. And may your next viral moment involve something revolutionary, like learning to feel some shame, to feel some remorse, and to feel some regret. At the end of the day, a society that tolerates Sushantas isn't sleepwalking into decay. It's honking, accelerating, and running over anything in its way. Dear Sushanta and the rest of your ilk, you are the reason people lose faith in titles, leadership, and humanity itself. You're not a powerful man, you're just a tolerated one. And that, my dear director of moral bankruptcy, is the biggest tragedy of all. Namaste, Jai Hind.